All right, hi everyone, Heather Peace here at Groovin Yoga. Thank you so much for joining us. We're gonna do a gentle flow for the next 45 minutes. I still probably will get your heart rate up a little bit if you have a block. That might be handy for some of the poses that we do. Otherwise, please feel free to modify to any options, listen to your body and what feels good for you today, okay? So let's start in an easy seat. Sukhasana, crisscross applesauce, as my kids would say. Right, rooting down, really rooting down in your sits bones into the mat, into the earth. Sitting up tall, shoulders roll down away from your ears, back, drop them back there. Hands in your knees, let's palms up for this, right? Let's receive that energy from each other today. Closing your eyes now, starting to notice, scanning your body. You're sitting up tall, but proud, but yet relaxed. You feel a softening across your forehead, jaws unclench, separate your teeth, relax your shoulders, slow down, deepening your inhales. Let's just focus on our breath here for a moment. A precious breath. Inhaling deeply through your nose, drawing that breath down into the bottom of your ribs, down into your belly, and pressing it back out slowly through your nose. Each exhale, squeezing just a little more of that stale air down from the tippy bottoms of your lungs there. All the way back out. Feeling the cool air, maybe warm air around your nostrils. What does that feel like? The air on your skin, the way the clothes feel on your skin. Noticing thoughts that might come and go, not judging them. Just letting them pass. Maybe instead just reflecting on what's bringing us to our mats today. Yoga, the beautiful union, togetherness, connection with everyone. The idea of ahimsa, non-violence. It's not just about love, it's about non-judgment, compassion. To everyone else, but also to ourselves. If we can cultivate that inside today, continue to radiate that out to others off our mat, maybe we can really make more change. We can end all the hate and suffering. Be the light. Deeply inhaling and exhaling. Our next inhale, we're going to begin reaching our arms up. You can keep your eyes open or closed for this, whatever's comfortable for you. Reaching up to the sky on the exhale, lowering your arms back down, really pressing the air down back toward the earth, engaging the arms. Inhale, slowly reach, separate your ribs, and exhale, draw that breath back down to the earth. Another big inhale, keep your shoulders down as you lift your arms. Reaching up through each side body and then pressing back down. This time we're going to do another big reach, this time bending to the right. So lowering over to the right, palm down on the earth, reaching over with the left, holding here, not your breath, just this shape for a moment, feeling that nice deep stretch all the way down your side. Now inhaling back up to center, other side. Left hand goes down, right hand reaches over. Imagine curling your chest upward to the sun as you bend and really pressing that right sitting bone into the earth as you reach. And rising back up. Now we're going to flow back and forth with our breath. Exhaling to one side. Inhale back up. Remember to keep those shoulders down as you reach. Other side. flowing back and forth now, simply like the seaweed under the water, right? With your breath. And we'll come back to center, reach up, hold here, and then twisting to the right. Twisting up, sitting up nice and tall, chin lifts, looking over your shoulder. And back to center, nice big reach and twisting to the left. Drawing up from the crown of your head, tall spine. Softening with each exhale, deeper into the twist. And coming back to center, we're gonna reach our arms out to the side like we're taking a big, big hug, all right? Press your chest forward, accept, receive all that energy. And then on the exhale, we're gonna hug in, like big air hug, right? Tuck your chin in, round out your back. Again, inhale, reaching out. Inhale and exhale, hug it in like you're hugging a big beach ball. Squeeze it. And one more time, inhale, reaching open. And exhale, group hug. Exhale, squeeze the air. And back up to center. One more reach out and lower the arms, lower the shoulders. Let's roll forward to our tabletop. Wrists directly into shoulders, knees directly under hips. Nice flat back, no sway back, right? Draw the belly into the spine. And then start to take your cat-cows. Inhaling, dipping the spine and reaching up. Exhale, tucking under, really curling back for a cat. Inhale, dip and lift. Press forward with the chest. And exhale, curling up. Do another couple of breaths here in your own way. Whatever movement your body is asking for right now, just do it. Sway your hips, twist your spine, whatever feels good. Just keep breathing deeply in and out. And another one, and we'll come back, knee back at center, nice, strong tabletop. We're going to take our right leg straight out to the side like a kickstand. All right, keep your left knee bent underneath you. Planting your left palm down into the earth in front of you, reaching up with the right, twisting open. Really reaching up out of the shoulders, lifting you up by the arms and twisting open with your chest to the sun. Now we're going to sweep under like we're going to thread the needle, but we're just going to sweep and then come right back up. So twisting under and sweep with your arm and then twist back open. Inhale to reach, exhale, sweep, brush the floor with your fingers and reaching back up. Exhale, brushing down, again flowing with your breath. Nice and slow and controlled. Sweeping in, and one more big reach up before we bring that arm down. And then sitting up on your knees, right? So we're sitting up tall, standing on one knee. We've got still have our right leg stretched out, extended out to the side. Reaching up with our arms. In this gate pose, we're gonna stretch out, extending over that right leg, bending with our left as we reach over again. Turning the chest upward, imagine drawing your right lung up underneath you and upward. Oh. And reaching back up to center, let's put the hands down. Bringing the knee back into tabletop, planting the left hand down again, reaching one more time. With that right arm, we are gonna now thread the needle underneath, lower down onto that shoulder, onto your cheek. Puppy pose, threaded the needle. You can reach out with your left arm in front of you, or you can wrap it back behind you if you like. Just get a little bit of a nice opening here in the shoulders before we get to our chaturangas later. And untwisting, coming back up, setting back in neutral tabletop. This time to kick out our left leg, right? Planting the right hand down nice and firm, reaching up with the left, up to the sky, opening up with that twist. Now, with that inhale and the exhale, let's sweep it under and back up. Sweep and exhale, bring it under, twist and reach Not dumping into that bottom shoulder. Continue to keep lifting up and out of it as you reach and flow again. Reaching under and back. One more nice big tall reach. And we'll bring that arm down, sitting up onto our knees, engage, right? Another big reach with both arms. And then we bend over that extended leg, reaching, really feeling this nice deep stretch all down through the side body and your outer hip coming back up. Hands back down, draw that foot in, and this time sending that left arm up and sweep it under for a thread the needle puppy on this side. Really relax into that shoulder. If you feel any tightness or tension, take a moment and just send your breath there. Let it open up a bit. Now, we're gonna rise, untwisting, unthreading that arm back up to our nice neutral tabletop. Tuck your toes, lifting your knees 1 little inch. Just hover here, really pressing out of your arms, out of your shoulders, tucking your belly towards your spine. And now send your hips back, straighten your legs, pressing your heels down, our first dog. Take it easy here, walk your dog, bend each leg, each knee. Feel the sensations. Breathing in deeply and out. Take a big inhale through our nose as we find stillness here, and then open our mouth and sigh it out. And again, inhale and sigh it out. Looking towards your hands, journey up to your hands, tiptoeing, walking, and hovering here, folding and ragdoll, just soft knees. Grasping your arms if you like. Letting gravity pull your spine down towards the earth, separating your vertebrae back there. Oh, feeling the stretch in your hamstrings. Rooting down through the soles of your feet. Strong, rising up slowly as you come up tall, tall mountain, reaching up overhead. Palms together down at your heart. Coming to attention, bringing back to intention. Feeling that energy, feeling that love and Ahimsa that we share. Taking it out into the world, standing here, standing together. Ending the hate, ending the racism once and for all. Send that power and love out to others. Dropping your arms down to mountain. Rooting down all 4 corners of your feet, tailbone tucked, shoulders down and back, tall and proud. Inhale, reaching up, stretching through the side body, forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, coming up halfway, lifting straight back, and exhale down. Inhale, root rise all the way up, palms touch, straight back down, swan dive, slowly over. Inhaling, half lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, root rise and back up. One more time, passage down to the earth. Inhale, lift, belly button to spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, tall, palms together, back down, thumbs at your heart, pressing, feeling your prana, feeling your energy. Dropping hands. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Send the foot back for a low lunge. Drop the left knee. Drop the left foot. Press up. Reaching up and out through the side body. Not sinking and pushing, dumping into that hip, but lifting up out of it. And exhale, fold. Tuck the back toes and the right leg back, knees down, lower down slowly to your belly and press up, little baby cobra here. Slight little press up with the chest. Tuck your toes back to a tabletop, then lift your knees up, down dog. Step your left foot forward, right knee drops down, right foot drops down, pressing up, a lunge and pulling up to the sky. And exhale, stepping forward, right foot meets the left, inhale, half lift, exhale, fold, inhale, rise, tall mountain, palms together, exhale. Inhale, reach, tall mountain, forward, fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back, pull forward, exhale, fold. Left foot steps back, drops down on that left knee, rise up into that lunge, really pulling out of the arms. Lowering down, left hand plants inside right foot. Reach up with the right, easy twist with your knee down. Lifting, again, up and out of the arms, not dumping into that bottom shoulder. Hand comes down, straighten that front leg, draw your toes up to your nose, half split. Imagine straightening your back, lifting up tall, and then softening over that leg, wherever it feels comfortable, drawing that right hip and left hip forward, drawing the left hip forward to meet the right. Keep them in line if you can. And bending back in, step the right foot back, knees down, lower down to your belly, maybe a little full cobra now, press a little bit higher, and lower down, tuck your toes, press back to tabletop, lift the knees on, up to down dog. Press, stepping forward with the left foot, drop that right knee, drop the right foot when you're feeling stable, pressing up, lifting up out of the hips, lifting up out of the ribs. Lower right hand down, inside left foot, reach up with the left, twisting open. That inner knee, rotating your arms up, open to the sky. And exhaling down. Sitting your hips back, straightening that front leg, drawing your toes upwards, pulling your chest forward, flat, straight back first, and then exhaling, softening, over that leg, hamstring stretch. Stepping forward, tuck your toes, step right foot up to meet left, inhale, half lift, looking forward, and exhale, fold. Inhale, root rise all the way up, palms together, coming down. Closing your eyes again, bringing back to intention, feeling that love, feeling that compassion. Dropping your hands. Inhaling, sitting back, hips into chair. Knees trying to push back over your ankles, setting the weight back into your heels. You feel like you're going to slip backwards. Drawing your chest up and open. If it helps to cactus your arms here, do that. That feels better. If it keeps your shoulders down, nice opening of your chest here. You tuck your tailbone, right? No Beyonce, let's tuck it in. Holding, you might be quivering now. Exhale, fold. Let's step back to a high plank. Let's try our first chaturanga. Tucking your elbows in really tight, lowering down halfway, and then pressing up either cobra or an up dog. And tucking your toes, down dog. Send our left foot up in the air, left leg, three-legged dog. But let's open up that hip now. Drop the foot behind you. Find that openness in your hip. Keep trying to square your shoulders. Don't let your shoulder open up with it. Get a much deeper stretch down the side that way. Now square them back up. Draw that foot through, plant it down. You might want to draw your back foot up a little bit. We're going to rise up into your warrior two. Front foot on 12 o'clock, back foot somewhere between 1 and 3. Torso stacked right over your hips, right? Reaching out long. Keeping that front knee pressed outward, it tends to cave forward. Engaging your arms, reaching out in both directions. Now flipping that front palm, create a little space, reaching forward. Swing it back, peaceful warrior. Right arm can come down your leg or behind your back. And now back to warrior 2. Let's take it forward, side angle, right arm overhead. And coming back up, setting back, warrior 2. Let's straighten that front leg. Reaching out forward. Here's where a block comes in handy. If you've got it nearby, triangle. As we pivot down, a block inside that front leg. We're just pressing the inner part of your calf here so that you can open your chest up even more. Imagine stacking your shoulders. Imagine stacking your hips. Almost like you're being pressed in between a pane of glass, 2 panes of glass. Drawing that left hip forward. Softening that front knee, using your core, pulling you back up. Now we're gonna soften in and we're gonna fly up, pressing off of that back foot into our balancing half moon. Here's our crazy balancing pose for today, using a block here as you keeping your hips stacked. Put water in that front knee, okay? Challenging your balance here, flexing your right foot, opening up to the side, reaching up. It's okay if you fall, it's okay if you're shaking. That's how we build our balance and strength, is by falling in and out of it. If you really want to challenge, go ahead and look up at that top hand. Oh boy. All right. Slowly, softly making your way back to warrior 2, dropping that back foot. Nice deep breath here before we exhale. Pinwheeling, hands down, send that foot back. Take your vinyasa either, chaturanga, down, pressing up, and exhaling back. 3 big deep breaths here. Oh. Pressing your chest back towards your thighs, sending the energy all the way up your spine, shooting out of your tailbone to the sky. And right leg comes up. 3-legged dog. Let's kick that knee back, foot back. Square your shoulders. Find that opening in your hips here. Oh, let that stretch come all the way down the right side. And squaring it back up. Draw the right foot through, plant it down. And take that back foot into our warrior 2. Hips opening up, torso stacked over them. Arms are nice and strong and engaged. If I tried to push your arms down, I wouldn't be able to. You're really pressing them out there. That back leg, left leg, thigh, gripping your skin to muscle, muscle to bone. Pressing in the outer part of your back foot. All right, let's flip forward, press, and send it back for peace. And back to our warrior 2. Overhead for side angle. Not dumping into that knee and that thigh, right? Lifting, still lifting our body. Use your core. Lifting up and over. And back. Warrior 2, straightening that front leg a bit, kicking forward. Let's shoot. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Almost skipped triangle. Oh, I don't have anyone here shouting out at me. Reach forward first. Front knee is straight, then pivot down. Again, opening up to the side, stacking your hips on top of each other, trying to draw that bottom hip underneath forward. As you reach up, feel this sensation, feel the buzzing inside your body. and drawing up. Now softening that front foot as we launch off with our back, floating up, flying up onto the right foot into our half moon. Balancing, trying our best to keep that grounded foot at 12 o'clock. We have a tendency to turn our toes inward here. I know I do. So taking care to keep that foot as straight forward as possible while you stack your hips, lifting up out of your arm, gazing up at your hand. If you fall down, just get right back up. Feeling that burn, maybe in the standing booty burn. All right, soften the knee. Send yourself back, warrior two. All right, windmill the arms down. Send the foot back. This time let's lower all the way down. Put your arms down by your sides. In fact, let's clasp our arms behind us. We'll take a little locust here as we inhale, draw your chest up, draw your legs up, everything off the mat except your belly. Use your arms and your palms squeeze together to pull your shoulders away from your ears. Like someone's pulling your arms back, holding. You may rock a little bit with a deep breath. And exhale, lower down and rest. Oh. Oh. From here, let's press into the palms, sending ourselves back to child's pose. Pressing knees apart, toes together, pressing your chest down in between. Forehead on the mat. And coming back to our breath, slowing things down. Reminding ourselves why we're here. Reminding ourselves how much more work there is to do. The work is not done. Our message of love needs to get stronger. And starts from within. Let's rise up. One more downward facing dog. You chuck your toes, pressing back. Oh, feel the hamstrings. Feel it. Looking forward. Step, hop, walk, travel up to your hands. Separating your feet now to the edges of your mat. We're going to dip our tailbone down, bending your knees into a yogi squat, Halasana squat. If you've got your block nearby and handy, it helps to put that, to sit on it. If you'd like, that kind of keeps you from having to focus so much on the balance part, right? You can take some time to really focus on pressing on the insides of your thighs, right? Sitting up nice and tall, right? Again, always drawing that chest upward and out. Sitting up tall, pressing palms together, getting a little leverage there. Press against, and let's close our eyes just a moment here and feel letting go. And go so as groin, hips. Slowing our breath down. One more breath, and we'll remove the block and find our way down to a seat so we can get into our lovely Navasana boat flow that everyone loves so much, right? All right, so finding your tipping point by pulling the cushions off the couch back there and keeping a nice tall straight back and tucking your tummy in, zipping up the skinny jeans. Knees together, let's rock back and draw our toes up off the mat. You can keep supporting your thighs or take your arms out. You can straighten your legs, whatever feels good for you, whatever you need. I only care about you keeping a nice, strong back. Keep your back safe here. If you're rounding your back and lower, bend your knees, come out of it a little bit. All right, now we're going to start to lower down. And inhale. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale, low boat. Canoe. Inhale up. Really working the core here. Drawing the belly in. Engage it up. And lower down. Again, up. And down. Oh, can we do one more? Up. All right, let's roll forward. Taking your knees out, soles of your feet together. Not up here where a cobbler would be, but out further, like a turtle, right? So we're gonna create that triangle, that diamond here. And we'll use our knees a little bit as leverage, again, sitting up nice and tall. Always imagine me drawing up like a crown of a string. And then hinging forward until you find that resistance point right there where you just feel like, you can't go any further without too much discomfort. Then just soften, exhale, soften into it. Soften your chest into that space. If you're able to reach your toes and you want to kind of use them as a little traction, you can use them to draw your chest even further forward, getting deeper into rounding out the lower back. Keep your breath going. Now slowly rising up out of here, let's just scooch our seat forward to our feet, keeping those cobbler legs, and we'll roll down to our back for a little Supta Baddha Konasana. All right, let's take our left hand over our chest, right hand over our belly for a moment here. Again, just feeling that openness, feeling our heartbeat. You feel your belly rise and fall with your breath. Accept, receive, send the love in and out with the world. The next inhale, let's draw our knees together and scooch our heels a little closer to the booties. We'll set up for a bridge. We're going to flow this bridge just like we've been flowing just about everything else here. We'll take our arms up with it. Okay, so pressing into your mat with the soles of your feet, engaging your glutes, engaging your thighs, lifting your hips up to the sky. Try to keep your knees together. All right, hold it here for a moment. We'll start to incorporate the arms next. But don't squish your neck, right? Keep your chin pointed up to the sky. Kind of create that space there in your neck. And lower down. This time, let's draw the arms up with it. You can come up straight arms, or you can bring your arms up all the way overhead and exhale down. Inhale, press, lift, rise, and exhale, fold. Inhale, lift, rise up, squeeze, and exhale. Bring it down. One more time. Let's lift. Pressing your chest towards the back wall of the room and exhale down. All right, bring your knees into your chest. Reverse child's, just hug them in. Rolling back and forth, massaging your lower back with your knees if that feels good. Let's get a little inversion in here, whatever your choice may be. Simply sending your feet up to the sky, straight legs. Nice waterfall, legs up the wall. If you have a wall close by, I really suggest just putting them up there for a moment. You can put a block underneath your sacrum for supported, or even just your hands. Getting a little more height back there and release some of that tension down in your sacrum, lower lumbar spine. If you want to go ahead and take this further, you're more than welcome and free to come on up into shoulder stand. Just again, keeping the airway open, stacking on top of the shoulders, not dumping into the throat. Supporting yourself with your hands. Of course, if anyone wants to continue on, if you want to do your headstands or handstands, now's your time. Just letting all that blood flow back, rushing back into our heart, filling ourselves, filling our cup. We can continue to give, continue to fight. Fighting for love. If you're in your headstand, or excuse me, shoulder stand, go ahead and move on to plow, dropping your feet behind you to the earth. Take a moment here. If you're in a headstand and you like to go ahead and come on down to child's. From plow to deaf man's, just gradually working your way slowly. And if you are legs up the wall or waterfall, removing your block, your support, and just drawing your knees back into your chest. Hugging in. Let's take our feet back to the floor, crossing right leg over left, thigh to thigh, arms out to the side as a T. Let's drop our knees over to the left. Actually, scooch your hips over to the right a little bit, create a little more space there, and then dropping knees to the left as you gaze out over your right arm. Just relax. Release. Right shoulder staying close to the mat. Noticing any tension. Isolating that, seeing if you can just, with your exhales, release a little bit deeper, a little bit more. Stop holding on. Drawing knees back to center, uncrossing and crossing left over right thigh now, sending your hips over to the left and dropping knees to the right. Gaze out over the left. May feel different on this side. May need a little more. May need to focus on a little more release here. Just breathe. On our next inhale, again drawing the knees back, resetting your hips to the center, uncrossing. Drawing knees in, hands through. Let's do one final happy baby here before we settle in. Hands on the outsides of your feet or peace fingers around your toes, whatever you need here. It's gonna draw your knees down. I want you to really focus on pulling your sacrum, your tailbone, pulling it, drawing it down to the earth. Oh, feels a little different. And then tucking your chin. See if you can get just a little more contact with your cervical spine, your neck there. Idea here is to make contact with the entire spine, grounded in. One last effort. And slowly release. Extending your feet now out in front, wide out on your mat. Let your legs just open, release any tension. Arms out to the side, palms up. Actually, let's wrap your arms around you. Give yourself a hug, drawing your shoulder blades out from underneath, and then releasing and putting your arms back out. Take up as much space as you want. As you begin to melt, the breath softens, less effort. Feel the sensation now from the top of your head again, softening the forehead, softening your jaw, parting your teeth. The neck softens, shoulders, chest. Releasing all effort, all control. Receiving the gift now, Shavasana. Slowly now starting to bring awareness back to your breath, back to your body as you draw in a deeper inhale, releasing it, breathing life back in, breathing the love back in and exhaling. Inviting small movements back into your body now, slowly twitching, wiggling. Taking a few more deep inhales and let's sigh out through the mouth. Reaching up overhead. One final morning stretch, reaching in opposite directions. And then rolling over to your favorite side, drawing your knees up. Spending a moment in fetal. As we reflect one last time. I'll share some important words from Dr. King. Hatred paralyzes life. Love releases it. Hatred confuses life. Love harmonizes it. Hatred darkens life. Love illuminates it. Gently press yourself back up to an easy seat where we began, eyes remaining closed, drawing your palms up together at your heart. We bow into each other, honoring each other, the space we've created, this love, standing together, fighting for what's right, spreading ahimsa from within so that we may change. My soul honors your soul. I honor that peace and light and love in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me.
Thank you.